Welcome back. Interesting conversation this morning. Were you born into a Ram or Buff family? Maybe a Cornhusker or Buckeye by nature? Well, college alma maters often run deep in families, but there's an effort to remove legacy consideration from college applications in Colorado. Speaking of CU Buffs, Denver 7 education reporter Nicole Brady is here, a Colorado native. Was there ever a question of where you wanted to go to college?
Well, I knew it would be a Colorado school because in-state was what I could afford. Certainly, I was not a legacy anywhere for college. And when you think about legacy status, you know, we often think of the Ivy League or the kids who only got into an elite school because their father and grandfather went there. But it's actually something state colleges also consider because they're competing with other colleges for students. And legacy can help ensure that applicants choose your school.
They probably grew up watching football games that are CU Boulder. They probably have, sweatshirts and different things that say Colorado on them, and that they probably visited campus, at one time or another. And therefore, the predictive ability or the predictability of that student that actually is going to come there is very high because of that association.
Yeah, CU Boulder's executive director of admissions tells me legacy was not the main factor for CU applicants, but it was a consideration until last summer. Now they're backing a proposed bill in our state legislature that would remove this consideration from all public colleges in our state. The hope is this will level the playing field, especially for those first-generation college students and students of color who often tend to be first-generation.
It's very important to us to reach all academically qualified students that are in the state and to, be a good steward of public funds for the state and educate the populace of Colorado.
Now, under this proposed bill, legacy status could still be used for other purposes. Alumni associations, for example, could still get that information. CU Boulder is also backing the bill that would make public colleges in Colorado permanently test optional, which would mean no requirement to take the SAT or ACT. And they hope that will encourage more students to apply because certainly colleges cannot afford an enrollment drop right now. Brian.
All right. Thank you, Nicole.